Jai Hind friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the fresh news of the day. Now, the news from Australia, Sydney is not good. Khalistanis got together and attacked an Indian student, a young student who had sat down in a car. They apparently took an iron rod and smashed it against his jaw, pulled him out of the car and beat him senseless. He's in a critical condition and this is what the Khalistanis are doing, defacing temples, attacking Indian citizens, attacking the consulates. Why is Khalistan doing all of that? And why are the Khalistanis, trying to push a certain kind of narrative by these violent actions? And let me explain so it's clear to everybody. They're doing it to elicit a reaction within India. I've mentioned this many times in our videos that what the Khalistanis want is that after they have attacked enough temples, after they have vandalized enough temples, there's going to be a pushback in India. There will be a pushback in India. That is what they are hoping for. So my request to the Sikhs and Hindus of India and abroad is this, that the Khalistanis are not Sikhs. They are aberrations actually. They're not humans, they're aberrations. And they must be treated as such. Khalistanis and Sikhs are totally different from one another, and I request all Hindus and Sikhs to maintain brotherhood that has been, the shining factor in our relationship for centuries, not today, but centuries. Another thing that I wanted to mention before I come back to the Khalistanis is this entire hatred of the Khalistanis for Prime Minister Modi. Now, they say that, the Sikh community has suffered because of the 1984 riots which happened in Delhi. What happened in Delhi in 1984 were not riots. It was a genocide. And it's not just the Khalistanis, every human being. I am witness. Many Khalistanis would not have been witness. I am witness to those riots. And today I say they were a shameful, shameful blot on our history. I remember I was in school at that point in time and when these riots happened, so I've seen them unfolding in front of my eyes and I can never forget. But I want to say something, that how does 1984 riots or Operation Blue Star relate to their hatred for Prime Minister Modi? Prime Minister Modi was not in power. Prime Minister Modi was not known at that time. He was not the chief minister. He was not even in politics. So why do the Khalistanis hate Prime Minister Modi? The Prime Minister Modi has exhibited the highest form of respect for the Sikhs, for the Sikh religion. He's been to Gurdwaras, he's met with everybody, and he has been exceptional in his conduct. They hate him because the Pakistanis hate him. And because the Khalistanis are lapdogs of the Pakistanis, whenever they get money or wherever they get money from, they start this hatred against the Prime Minister. And this is the core reason why the Khalistanis hate or show hatred towards the Prime Minister. Now, another news, very significant, is that India has told Canada that this whole nonsense about this referendum which these Khalistanis are doing, this is getting a little too much, and stop all this nonsense because it challenges India's sovereignty. Actually, it does not. A couple of guys in Canada or UK or America or Australia doing the referendum hardly has any meaning at all, right? And I don't think India should object to it. In fact, we should encourage it. And if the Canadian government wants a Khalistan inside Canada, they're very welcome. Because the Khalistanis want to make their Khalistan in India, but nobody in India, they've run away from India, all these Khalistanis. There are no Khalistanis left in India, maybe one or two, and they're all underground. So nobody's here. So I don't understand how holding a referendum in Canada is supposed to have an impact in India. But Pakistani logic, Khalistani logic, I don't know. Also, another news is that 3 Khalistanis, they were caught by the Canadian Border Patrol because they were trying to infiltrate into Canada and they were caught. They're now in prison. These 3 are Satbir Singh, Jaswinder Singh and Parminder Singh. So Satbir Singh, Jaswinder Singh and Parminder Singh were actually accused of burning down and attacking a police station in India. And like all Khalistanis, they ran away at the first sign of trouble, at the first sign of police crackdown, they ran away there. They went to London. From London, they wanted to come to Canada because obviously Canada is safe haven for Khalistanis. Canada is pretty much, Justin Trudeau, it's because of Khalistani support that he's the Prime Minister of Canada. So, this is what happened, and now India is saying that we want these people to be repatriated to India or sent back to India, or we want them because they're essentially Indian citizens. We want them back. So This is pressure on the Canadian government because now India is going to tell the Canadian government, send these guys back to India and let them stand trial in India because they have attacked police stations in India. So this is what is happening, ladies and gentlemen, as far as the Khalistan is concerned. Very, very shameful, you know. And this whole referendum thing, again, they want to hold a referendum. My issue is that do hold it. Do whatever you wish. I have no complaints. I have no opinion on that. But for heaven's sake, don't use a Gurdwara Sahib to do all this. It's the house of God. A Gurdwara Sahib is the house of God where I go, where many Hindus go, many Sikhs go, people of all faiths go. You know, and it's a very holy, pious place. Why would you want to do politics from inside a Gurdwara Sahib? But I guess there is no point in telling the Khalistanis this or the Pakistanis this because for these people, they are terrorists essentially and for them, nothing is sacred. So ladies and gentlemen, with this, I come to the end of the video. Do press like if you like this video. I'll see you again tomorrow with another fresh video. Till then, take care. Jai Hind.